So yeah, yesterday we reached by 7 o'clock. As I told, I just attended the Mangalarti, and then these guys had already booked the room for me. So that was a good thing. That was one good thing why they took horses. So I just came, slept, and then today, now the time is 4:15, I think. Yeah, it's at 4:15. So we are going for the Aarti, which is going to be held once more, which is in the morning time, 4:30. So this room costed us around 10,000 for 11 people. Probably on an expensive side, but yeah, it was a good room and it was very close to the temple. So let's get going now. So we are waiting here for approximately 1.5 hours. This is the condition of line waiting for darshan. So people are fighting over here. All boys are fully charged up. The temple is about to open. So the queue is not moving at all. It seems to be that people are waiting in the queue from 2 a.m. in the night. So we came at around 5. No, we came at 4 o'clock and we are standing here. So it takes a lot of time to reach there. So after standing for 5 hours in queue, I mean 6 hours in queue, we have finally come close. So Libo's situation is completely gone. And our batati.
This is sir.
So we are close to Darshana. Finally. So finally. So Sanat, we have completed the Kedarnath trek. Where are we supposed to go now? Next?
Bhairavnath.
So that is where we are supposed to go, there. So according to the culture here, if you complete Kedarnath and you need to complete that Baba Bhairavnath also, which means your complete yatra is completed. So that is why we are going there now. We have completed the Kedarnath Darshana, and then now we'll go there. We'll pray for Baba Bhairav. It is said that any people who come to Kedarnath, right? So Bhairavnath is the god which is protecting everyone to complete a safe and sound trek. So we need to go there, pray for him also, and then we'll come back. Then we'll come back and have breakfast probably, and after that we'll go to Shankaracharya Memorial and Bhima Stone. Let's go then. Let's get going. So we need to take this road. The temple is located over there, and Baba Bhairavnath temple is located over there. So we need to go here, take a right, and then only the single stretch will take you up over there. So that is the god who is protecting all the tourists to help them reach safe and sound to the temple throughout the trek. So we need to pay respect for that god also. That is Baba Bhairavnath temple. Let's get going. So Rahul is struggling, I think. We can see it by when he is holding his heart and it's difficult for him to breathe. Sanat is, as usual, it's going good. We are the Baba Bhairavnath temple. Hello. Hare Krishna. व्यू है।
खड़े तो हो।
So completed Baba Bairavnath temple, and we are going down. So there are 2 more places which I have to cover over there. I'll just go there and then show. So this is some VIP helicopter coming from here. Only VIPs are allowed to land here. Yeah. And then we are coming back from Baba Bairavnath temple. So we'll have some food and then we'll leave. Or probably we'll see there are 2 more places to see. Then we'll go there. So after getting down from Bairavnath temple, this is one more place which I wanted to show. This is Shankaracharya Memorial. So this is where Shankaracharya had actually meditated, and his burial has been kept here only. It's a memorial actually. Hey, apni bottle kode. So we need to go like this. So this is the memorial basically. This is located right behind Kedarnath temple. I'll just show how the memorial is. It's a very peaceful place actually. For meditating, like you just come here, right? You feel that peace of mind. You feel like sitting here forever. Between the mountains, it's located. He actually meditated here. So just see how much of a peaceful place this is. So one more place I'm going to show is that is right behind the Kedarnath temple. It is actually a stone which came rolling from there during the flood, and then it just stopped right behind the temple and did not let the flood touch the temple actually. So it saved the temple. So this is how it is. This is the last place which I wanted to see in Kedarnath. It's a miracle, right? Like it came from there, it came rolling down, it stopped right here. Just behind the temple it stopped. It diverted the water which was coming at high force. It diverted the water on both the sides and it saved the temple from being drowned. This is the speciality of the stone. So I'll take a bit of photos, sit here for some time, and I'll have dinner, I'll have lunch, and then we can leave. So I'll catch you guys. So I'll just start recording once I'm leaving. I'll have some lunch now.
It's correct, they call Uttarakhand as Devbhoomi, so it's absolutely correct. What say, Shreyas?
Yes.
So finally we have to leave. So we'll start the downhill trek now. Probably I'll just share the status after some time whatever is happening, because my GoPro is running low on battery.
And Rahul is also training out.
And Vishal
everyone
is
are
not
drained
aware
out.
how to conclude.
So probably I'll conclude by the end of the trek. The same way we need to go back. Let's meet in Sonprayag.
Sonprayag.
Jai Shri
Jai
Krishna.
Shri
Mahadev.
Krishna. Har Har Mahadev. Let's go. Probably we'll come back again. We'll be coming back again. Yes. Let's go.
Shall overcome someday.
Let's go. So everything was okay. We were getting down. Suddenly the climate change was very exponential. Look at how it suddenly changed. I think we need to reach at least one spot where there is shelter probably something. Oh my god. These guys are struggling. I mean, getting down is very easier. So it's been I'll just show. It's been 2.5 hours since we are started walking down. Huh? And then, so let's see. Wow, we are very close to Kauri Kund, but it started raining very heavily. So nothing is visible. We just wore our raincoats and started trekking. Our Sanat and Shreyas are following me. They are also motivated completely. Come on, let's see what they're gonna do. I think it's another 1 kilometer or 2 kilometers to Kauri Kund, but it's raining very heavily. So I thought of just recording this and showing you guys. There's no street lights as well. It's completely based on some few people's mobile torches we are running. So yeah, I'll probably stop the recording now and try to tell what happened later. The rain does not seem to stop anytime soon. That's why we thought of just wearing our raincoats and push, because if we get stuck here, right, I don't know when are we going to clear this path. So that's why I just thought before it gets worse, let's just clear it off. That's why we are wearing raincoats and pushing our limits. But it's very difficult, not able to feel my legs. It's been a long trek. So yeah, finally yesterday night we came down from Kedarnath. The time was very late. It was yesterday when we know. I think we came at 2 o'clock to the room, so I was tired. This is the place where we have stayed. And to explain about the Kedarnath trek, I think no words, but coming down was a big challenge. So we'll get going. We need to go as soon as possible. We need to reach Haridwar for our next program, and we need to reach there and then probably back to Delhi. So let's get going. So I'll probably be ending the Kedarnath vlog here, and stay tuned for the next episode, which we'll go to Haridwar and then cover the next destinations. So let's get going. So this is probably I cannot say we are leaving Kedarnath, but it was really awesome. So stay tuned for the next episode.